Testing, testing. Saya cek sound dulu ya. Testing. Cek sound, cek sound. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, sound is okay. So today we will try to convert uh, HOBO rainfall dataset to from minute to hourly. So this is HOBO. I will show you. This is when we go to the field, we have rain gauge, and then rain gauge we download the data, and you have this kind of data downloaded from the rain gauge, which is by HOBO. So this is HOBO uh, website, or there is update here. So just click yes. No update available, so it's okay. Okay, cancel. So this is the cancel. Okay. Oh, this is the interface of HOBO. I will delete it, close it again. So if you open the file for example, from Ladang Renggam, data from Ladang Renggam. So and then you click cancel. After that, you can plot this data from Ladang Renggam here, and then you can plot it, and then you can plot. After you plot it, you can see this rainfall that is collected from 3rd April until uh, for March until 10 March. I think yeah, maybe 12 March, something like that. So from here you can save the data. Save the project. So it will save your project as HOBO, and then you can also export table data. This one you can export all the data you can export. For example, I just want temperature and event data only. So I will just take event data is rainfall data. So we have temperature and event data. Then you click export, and then you will be able to export the data into CSV file into your drive, and then you click save. So that is how you download the data from HOBO, and then you will get the CSV file for the data that you want. And then you look at this data set. So this is, you look at how the data arranged in the originally from HOBO rainfall. So you will have a timestamp here, that which is from the first start of the measurement. So we have like minute dataset, zero. If you look closely here, it's a minute dataset. So every minute it will collect data. So we have temperature data here also, and then the event data. So we don't need this one. This okay. Event unit, we need this data. This is rainfall data, and then coupler attached. This is just information on the coupler attached. So you just delete this part, and then this one also you can delete it, and then this one also you can delete it. So this is what we need for HOBO to convert the data from minute to hourly. So we have hourly data, temperature data, and even data. So you see it is even unit, zero. So it will, each zero is equal to certain millimeter, something like that. I think 0.5 millimeter, uh, 0.2 millimeter. Once it collect data, it will collect one time. One time here is equal to 0.2. Second time, it will, you must accumulate it to 0.4. And then the third time it collect data, it will become 0.6. Fourth time, 0.8, five time, and it will become 1 millimeter, something like that. So that is how HOBO collect data. It based on the event data. So every tip is 0.2 millimeter. So let's see how we try to convert this data into minute, because I already forget how to do it, but I have prepared everything last time on how to do this one, because I have done this before. So first you must use our studio to convert the data later on. So this process is a bit manual and a bit automatic. Later on we will use our studio, but first you must do a manual addition of dataset event to replace no data as zero. Okay, you must replace no data as zero. So this is the manual that I have actually. So I will just delete this one. Okay, this is a similar data set just now. So I just delete the rest of this one. So I only, eh, wait, the event is important. So I have temperature, event, and date stamp. What we need is only date stamp and event actually. So let's see the equation. This is the step. I have the step here written here. Okay, replace no data as zero first. Okay, so it will be arranged like this. The data later on will be arranged like this. So I must put year, Monday for, and then minute. Year, Monday, minute. Okay. So I have this. I put another one for just for example. Copy. Uh, so I must arrange this data from year to minute first. To do this one, you must I put it, give a space here, insert, and then I will have a space here. Okay. First, for this arrangement of data for timestamp, that time here you must arrange it back into year, month, day, and minute. To do that one, you must go to this text to column. Text to column here. Go to data in Excel. Make sure you highlight all of this one first. And then go to data. And then go to text to column. And then fix it. Let's see. Okay, I will use the limited. And then use other. And then I use just alang, something like that. Then next, and then finish. You see it will arrange back to this one, but you see the number is become quite weird, something like this. But actually you just need to turn it this one, go to home, highlight all this column just now, highlight it, go to home, the custom here, you change it to number. Okay, so it back into number. So you will get this is the month, this is day. Now you need to do this again for this column. You need to go to data again and then do text to column again. Go to the delimited next, and then use space. Click space, so it will go to space until it. So this number is become weird again. So you just go to home, go to custom here, and then change to number. So you will have year. This is year. So you must arrange it everything properly. This is month here. You must change it to year, month. Give a little bit space here, and then day. Okay. Now give it okay. Here Monday. Now we have this minute. This is minute. And then PM here, just delete. I think PM here you can just delete. Okay. Now you have year, month, day, and minute dataset. And then you have temperature here. And this event. You can just rename it. And then delete all the rest of this dataset. You don't need it. So you have this data now. We have year, month, day, minute, temperature, and event. So just save. So year, month, minute. I put it as this year. You can just delete also. So you have year, month, day, minute, temperature, and I put this one tip, and then 0.2 millimeter. So that means one tip is equal to 0.2 millimeter. So you have 0 tip here, and then you have one tip here is 0.2 millimeter. Second tip is 0.4 millimeter. Third tip is 0.6 millimeter. Fourth tip is 0.8 millimeter. Fifth tip is 1 millimeter. So it the increment of 0.2 millimeter. So by using HOBO rain gauge, it is every tip is 0.2 millimeter. And then we put the equation. After that, we put the equation next to this one. Okay, put equation EQ. I just put it EQ equation, so that we can calculate how much is the rainfall. So this is the code that I use here. I try to make it bigger. This one. So in Excel, you put if F2 is higher than 1, so it will be 0.2. So every tip here, I will change it into 0.2 if it higher than 1. So that is the equation that I put here. So I put here. Okay. So F1 here, if it higher than 1, higher or equal than 1, so it will be 0.2 millimeter. So the idea is to turn every tip into 0.2 millimeter. This tip will be 0.2 millimeter. This tip, the third tip will be 0.2 millimeter. Fourth tip will be 0.2 millimeter. And the one that empty here, it will be NA lah, not available, something like that. So you drag all of this one. I think it's can drag down there. It will drag all the way down here. So the last one here, you can just delete because it is the same tip with this last one is the only the it give you the number of the last tip, something like that. So this one you must put it delete. So it will be false because it's the same to 2 just now. So this one is the same. So you just delete this one, so it will be false. Okay, you can make sure to save it in this this data set. You save it in Excel, XLSX. So this one is I save in CSV just now. So I will save this one as Excel because I want to save the code just now. This is the equation copy, but it's the same. Save it as Excel so that you will not lose all this equation. After that, you put uh, when. Next to it, you put when. So this when is let's see. This when is you copy the false here, go to when over here, you copy paste as value. Copy paste as value. So you only get the value. And then after you get all this value, you see you have now as explained just now, we have each tip will become 0.2 millimeter. So it will be we can see that its tip is 0.2 millimeter right now. So now we have convert all of the tip into 0.2 millimeter. And after that, we make another one at the right is false, when false. Uh, and this false one, we replace false, replace with n f a l s e, replace with na. Find and replace. You just do a control H and then it will go to this one. First you highlight the ren here and then control H, it go to replace and then find what false and replace it with na. The option is match cases and then and also match entire cell content and then replace all. See, it will replace all the false just now to na because in to read later on the data in R, or it's a usual practice in hydrology and climatology to put all the if there is no data to na. After that, we make another one here. Okay, now we have na. Okay, after that, we have this is I will delete first. Let's see how I did it last time. Oh no, this is the original one. Okay, now I understand. Okay, for all these tip, we see that it have start with 0 tip, and then you see this one is uh, you see this one and here it's happening at the same minute, 1 and 2 consecutively. That means it's happening at the same minute, so you must add this. You must add this first, and then it will become 0.4 here. You put it as 0.4. So I will just delete this one first, delete it again. Actually, this is the next step after that one. Okay, so it will become 0.4, and then you delete this one. Okay. If if you see any consecutive one, you just add it. Let's see first. Okay. If like let's see, we can see here it's set 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 a.m. Oh, I just delete the minute just now. That's why it's that's why it's missing. Somehow I lost the minute, but uh, it's supposed to be like this one. But let's check it again for this tutorial. Okay, I open Ladang Genggam again. This is the original one. Actually, I need to change this one into the dead stem. I didn't check properly just now.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Mana semua orang lah?
Tak sure. Cuti semua rasanya.
Eh.
Saya tengah tutorial live.
Oh, ya. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, after that, I just make the mistake just now. We can repeat this here. I will show you. Go to data, and then text to column, delimited, and then put it here. Why is not happening? Oh, you must highlight it first. And then go to text to column. Next, delimited. Next. Yeah. Or you can use fixed width. Fixed width also can be done like this. This, like this. I think using fixed width is better. So you will not lose your data. Oh, I think it's, let's see. It's changed to PM because I removed the PM just now. That's why it's we are losing uh, that timestamp. But it's okay. We can go to fixed width. This fixed width is also okay. Then next, then finish. Then you can just delete this one. Okay. So we have PM here. Once we have PM, so it's okay. This PM here, we can this one you can change it to this data also. We must change this one to number, and then this one we change is to number format time. uh, okay, something like that. We change this number format into go to more number format, and then time, go to sample, and then select the fourth, this one. So it's select okay. Let's see if we can change this one again. Change this to number format time to this one. Okay, also it's gonna change because I have make a changes for this one. But it's okay, we can, let's see. Can just paste this number okay here. So right now we have this. So this one is already 4 just now. We can just 21, 22, 23, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now make sure the number is correct. And you see here is overlap again. It's overlap. Or it's changed to hour. Let's see again. I think I made this one wrong. How come it's not changing? There's some problem with this. Text to column. So, so it's gonna be like this. Missing the minute. higher. So what happened?